We know you understand the idea of transmitting and broadcasting signals. And we know that you really understand law of attraction and how those signals match up. And we know that you really understand what we've been calling the receptive mode, that you want to be in the vibrational point that your vortex is, so that you can get it out of the vortex into meaningful manifestation. Now we want to say that no matter what, if you are conscious and awake, you are in a receiving mode of some type. And you can tell by the way you feel what you're in the receiving mode of. If you feel vulnerable, that's what you're in the receiving mode of. If you feel overwhelmed, that's what you're in the receiving mode of. So, your inner being always knows where you are in relationship to all that you want. So your inner being is over here, in essence, calling you to what you want. But you're hearing it through the ear lens of where you are. So your inner being's calling you from this vantage point, but if you're here, you're still hearing it, but you've got filters that are keeping you from really hearing it the way your inner being means it and knows it. And so that's why sometimes you have a rougher ride than you really need to, because you haven't tended to the thing that matters most. That's why we say, get happy and then do anything and everything you can. Be nicer to yourselves. Take more time off. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. We wish that for all of you. We wish for you that you would be nicer to yourselves. Take time to do things. Be nicer to yourselves. Eat the things that feel good. Lay in the grass if it feels good. Bask in the sun if it feels good. Get in the water if it feels good. Listen to the music if it feels good. Do the things that feel good, and doing it joyously. Happier ever after you're here. Tune yourself to the receiving mode. Nothing else matters. Tune yourself to the receiving mode. Nothing else matters. Tune yourself to the receiving mode. Nothing else matters. Tune yourself to the receiving mode. You can do it. You can do it. And in time, you'll stop complaining. You'll stop worrying. You'll start basking. You'll have more fun. You'll stop sweating the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. And evidence of this improvement in your happy quotient will be obvious to you. Often you cannot control the condition that has your attention, but you always have the ability to control your response to the condition. Don't let it suck you in. And in time, your vibration about it will have shifted enough that it will become less and less of a player in your point of attraction. And you know that, don't you? Aren't there things that you can fleetingly, it's a good way to do it, fleetingly recall, that used to sort of dog you that now don't? Don't you know that it's better and better and better and better and better for you as you become more and more aware of what you're feeling and deliberate about where you're pointing your thoughts? Everything that you do with the intention of feeling better serves you. And so it's like reaching for the thought that feels better. But if it's a strong, uncomfortable feeling and thought, it's better to change the subject if you can. And so sometimes you say, but law of attraction won't let me change the subject. Yes, it will, because you are the one who gives the fuel to law of attraction. So the most accurate thing you could say is, I've been feeding law of attraction on this point for so long that it feels like it has me by the hair. And then we say, well, don't do that. And then you say, well, I can't let go of this thought. I'm consumed with it. Then we say, then take a nap. Well, I can't sleep. My mind won't stop. Well, then take a walk. Well, when I walk, I still keep thinking about it. Well, then put your feet in something really hot or something really cold. That will distract you for a minute. Hit your thumb with a hammer. That'll take your attention away from it. Jerry used to say, if he had a feeling of discomfort in his body, sometimes when he was really young, he would bite his finger, because he wanted to know if the bite felt worse than whatever was bothering him, he knew it wasn't that bad. And Esther said, you are too weird for me. They were equally weird, but you get the point. Anything that causes you to distract.